Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in and being part of a team, falling but getting back up.
And Whalers control. Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us, be a part of our community.
Back out to Perry for three. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. The clear Whalers shot. Save! Paul Allen! Face 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front. Gotta score! Pekarczyk was able to lift it up above LaBelle. Third dribble. Pass. Quincy Sullivan with a good looking shot and hit. Gets in and scores! Halleck denies. Halleck denies again. Shot save. Griffin Starr. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead, shot, score! Just like that, baby! That's what I'm talking about!
There is this mind picture of a drug addict. You're down and out, not somebody you want in the house. But they're our neighbors, they're our relatives, they're our friends.
I still regret not taking that warning like I probably should have.
I truly believe the lowest point of despair is the preventable loss of one's child.
If you have an addiction issue, I want to be able to take care of you. It is an equal opportunity problem.
Need help? Visit addictionsolutionsnantucket.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV's presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. I am Chris Morris alongside Sean Davis, who will provide you with all the visuals from the ice this afternoon, and of course, Charles Douglas. Charles in charge, baby. He's got us all over the place on cable TV on channel 1072 in HD, channel 8 locally, of course, and of course on YouTube on the NSC. We are coming to you live from the Bog. It's our Nantucket Community Ice Rink, as the Nantucket Whalers boys varsity hockey team plays host to the Old Rochester Bulldogs. Once again, thanks for joining us here. Nantucket comes in 10-1, ranked number 2 in Division 4. They have won 10 in a row, including shutting out its last 2 opponents, a 6-0 win over DY and a 5-0 win over the Bishop Stang Spartans. The Bulldogs, also in Division 4, ranked number 12 with an 8-4-1 record. They have won 4 in a row as well. So we've got a fantastic matchup of 2 playoff-bound teams But before we get to our game preview, I do want to take a moment and thank our founding sponsor for the NSC on NCTV, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. They have made the students of Nantucket High School a priority of their philanthropic support on Nantucket and have continued that mission through their support of our live broadcast of Nantucket Whalers athletic events. The Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, proud supporters of Whalers Nation.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Want to welcome you back to the Bog. As you see, the Whalers have taken the ice along with the Bulldogs to get things warmed up here. Happy to have you along here for some phenomenal Division IV hockey. The Whalers under head coach Jack Moran, as I mentioned, are ranked number 2 in the recent MIAA power rankings. They have put together 10 wins in a row. Just that lone loss against the Norwell Clippers in the season opener has them in a really good spot in Division IV here. They have cruised through league play, coming off 2 shutout wins as well over DY and Bishop Stang. That is now the good news. The quote-unquote bad news is that was the easy part of the schedule. The Whalers have got some stiff tests upcoming, including this game right here. They also play the Bulldogs off island. And we've all got the 29th circled on our calendars. Let's hope Mother Nature cooperates and the Whalers are able to go off for the redemption game against those Sandwich Blue Knights. Of course, the Blue Knights now play out of the South Coast League after spending many years in the Cape and Islands League. They ousted Nantucket in that quote-unquote neutral site for the Final Four in the state semis. A game that I know Nantucket would love another crack at, and they will get it whether it's on the 29th or another date. They also have Vineyard Day as the Purple come over on February 3rd for the second meeting of the season, and they still have Nauset, Monomoy, another matchup with Bishop Stang all on the schedule. All of those teams are playoff bound. So they have reached the plateau at 10-1, but man, that peak is still a ways off, and they've got a tall road to climb here, but it starts tonight. And fortunately, they only got to go 1-0 today. That's the mantra: win one game at a time, and that's the way they have played every game this season. They do have some incredible senior leadership that they can lean on, and it all starts with captain. Is now boasting a sub-2 goals against at 1.73 after his 2 shutouts, and his commitment and overall talent, but the commitment to the position is even more impressive. And that senior leadership also continues with the guys in front of him on the defensive end with Michael Culkins and Hunter Stroney. Not only are they lockdown defenders, but they are one of the best turning defense into offense. Culkins and Stroney got the Whalers going against DY with the first 2 of 6 Whalers scorers. And they will need those contributions from the top 3 lines to pick up a win this afternoon. Ryan Davis and Braden Knapp lead the Whalers in scoring with 22 points each. Colby O'Keefe has 17 points. And Jeremy Jenkinson also tied with Davis for the lead, for the team lead in goals with 9. Jenkinson has 15 points, and the aforementioned Culkins has 13 points as a defender. Old Rochester comes into today's game at 8-4-1 under the leadership of Zach Ledigar. And they are a young, scrappy team, as they have been for many years. They've got a talented goaltender as well, as Tucker Roy, albeit just a sophomore, has a 2.14 goals against average. And with just a couple of seniors, the Bulldogs do have two guys that have over 20 points already. The Whalers have certainly circled number 19, junior Caleb Bousquet, and number 20, junior Connor Galligan. And they will need to have an impact on this game if Old Rochester is going to pull off the upset. They don't necessarily have to score a goal, but the Bulldogs are probably up against one of the better defensive units they have seen so far. Maybe the Somerset squad, who plays in their league, in that South Coast League. But Old Rochester also has a scoring threat from defenseman Barrett Bacody. He is one of the few seniors on the team. He is third with 18 points. So we've got you all set up for some great hockey. Again, two playoff-bound teams here in Division 4 as the warm-ups continue here. The Whalers look to make it number 11 in a row. Standing in their way, the Bulldogs from Old Rochester. Coming right up here, we're going to have the opening face-off right here on the NSC and NCTV. We'll be right back, Whalers Nation.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
Welcome you back to the Bog here, the Nantucket Community Ice Rink. Boys in their final huddle here. Chip Clooney will have the starting lineups, and we'll try and clarify it as it's a little difficult to hear Chip Clooney. Of course, national anthem coming right up as well, and then we will drop it here. Bulldogs and the Whalers coming right up. Number 8, Jared Frades. Gavin Austin. That's one of the co-captains. Tucker Roy, number 13, gets the nod. And Jenkinson, again, just a sophomore. Senior Braden Knapp. He and Braden Knapp Davis both have 22 points to lead the Whalers in scoring. Stroni and Calkins lead the defense, and of course, number 1, once again, off to MVP type start to the season. All right, Whalers Nation. We are ready to go for game number 12 for the Whalers. They continue their journey. The number 1 team in Division 4, those Winthrop Vikings, are in action as well today. The girls also off island in action today. So good luck to the girls squad. And of course, we had girls basketball picking up their 5th win in a row and moving their record to 6-6, which means if they can hang around that 500 mark or better, they will qualify for a play-in game. We'll talk about that later on in the recap on the first intermission. But Whalers Nation, are you ready? Bulldogs, Whalers underway from the bog. Whalers control the opening draw. It's Davis chasing after. Flips in behind the net. And Knapp gets it over to Davis. And it'll jump into the corner. Jenkinson after it. And over the stick of Calkins. He will quickly recover to grab it. Stops. And pops it right over to Davis, who gets it out over the blue line, but that's about it, as the Bulldogs will change it up here quickly. Whalers trying to find Braden Knapp. It will tip up and over into the zone, but Bulldogs quickly control. Davis intercept. Here's Knapp. Tries to feed it in. Whalers are going to have to reset. Calkins moves. And behind the play, Jenkinson comes off the bench, but Calkins is there first. Jenkinson's now got it back to the point. Here's some space for O'Keefe. Shot, ooh, whizzes through. The redirect. And here's close angle shot. And O'Keefe slaps it back in, ends up in the corner right beside us here. And the Old Rochester defenseman flips it into the crowd, ends up into the Rochester bench. So clock stops at 13:33 officially. Yeah, we got 1 shot on goal off of that. Nice job by Culkins to grab it off, grab the puck in his hand and keep it in play. Nice check by Jenkinson. He battles 3 Old Rochester Bulldogs and was able to flick it out. But Rochester gets the clear. Culkins back cross ice. He gets a little, hey, how you doing? And intercepted by number 27. That's Michael Brown for the Bulldogs. A high stick will draw a whistle and a face-off just outside the zone, or actually they'll go all the way down to the Rochester end. And the Whalers get a couple new skaters here. It'll be Knapp on the drop. Played back, space, shot, deflected in front, still loose. Jenkinson got a little piece and gets a shot on goal, but handled easily by Roy. Here's Davis, goes wide, Knapp had the rebound, and it goes in! He beat Roy to the corner and flicked it in! A heads-up play by Ryan Davis, who blasted it off the boards, and Braden Knapp with an even smarter play gets it in before Roy was able to get the glove down, and the Whalers take a 1-0 lead at 12:41. Edwards chases after it, he'll get to it. And sent along the back of the net. Again, Whalers able to get to it. Austin Branco plays it for Old Rochester, gets a little, hey, how you doing, from Ryan Davis. And in on the side of the net, played off Soren Edwards. Gets a little shoulder, but Whalers get a clear. Here's Knapp in the clear! Up ahead! Oh, unable to get a clean look on, a clean stick on it. He went down, no call. Oh, and Canton Jenkinson with the retaliation will draw a whistle. At 11:58, first power play opportunity goes to the Bulldogs, and they look to even it up here as the Whalers draw first blood on the Braden Knapp goal. So the PK unit gets an early test here for the Whalers. Sent far side through the crease. Stroni unable to get to it. Poke checked away by Jenkinson. A couple of guys along the boards. It's like number 8, Jared Frades, cross ice. Oh, nice move to avoid a defender. Here's the one-timer save, Griffin Starr. That was Bousquet, or Bousquet. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. And the Whalers finally get a clear. That'll go all the way down to the end. Roy will let it settle. Still a minute 15 left on the power play. Bousquet gets poke checked away by O'Keefe, and they'll have to reset. Cody. And again, the Whalers get to it. Here's Jenkinson shorthanded. Unable to play one on 4. And a little collision at mid-ice. Nicely done by O'Keefe to ride him off. That's Almeida, number 17. And here's a chance. Jenkinson shorthanded. Unable to get the stick down as Roy got the glove down in time that time. But Jeremy Jenkinson battling for his brother who's in the box, trying to get a little shorty for Nantucket at 10:40. Still 43 seconds left on the power play. Face-off comes inside the Old Rochester zone, however. And it'll be Davis on the drop. And he wins the drop. Knapp gets to it. He'll send it along the boards behind the net. And Old Rochester recovers. Down to 30 seconds left on the power play. And tipped away. And again, a unorganized entry leads to a turnover, and the Whalers will now send it down the river and intercept at mid-ice. There's another chance, 1-on-4, shot goes in on Roy, and he's gonna have to cover it up. Down to 13 seconds left on the power play. So again, another good effort by not only the PK, but they've got a couple shots on goal shorthanded. As Canton Jenkinson awaits the final 13 seconds. Again, played into the back, Knapp chases after it and uses up the rest of the clock here, down to 2 seconds, 1, and here's Canton Jenkinson who skates onto the ice. A little dump and dish for Old Rochester. Culkins gets to it first and gets a little "hey, how you doing" from a Bulldog. That was again number 8, Jared Frades. And up ahead, here's Knapp. He'll pull the trigger, shot saved. Roy got the glove up in front of his face as Nat let it go. 9:34 officially left in the first period. Whalers still up 1-0. Good job by the PK unit for Nantucket, and that sails out of play. We'll do it again in the same spot. Whalers control the draw. Behind the net goes Canton Jenkinson, unable to get to it cleanly. Culkins keeps it in. Jenkinson, did not keep it in. So it'll be offsides. And another face-off for the Whalers. Gotta love the Bulls anthem. O'Keefe on the draw. Out to mid-ice, flipped up and in a chase. Oh, nicely played by Jenkinson, who anticipated where the Bulldog defender was going to send it. Here's O'Keefe, sends it in. Roy's going to have to cover it up once again as the Whalers continue their offensive pressure, playing with a 1-0 lead. It'll be Jeremy Jenkinson, number 13, on the drop. And O'Keefe sends it into the corner. Jenkinson chases after. Old Rochester sends it along the boards and will get the clear. Culkins streaking after it and gets to it. He'll stop on a dime and avoid an Old Rochester offensive player. O'Keefe sends it through and back to mid-ice. That's Langlays for Old Rochester, who plays it up to mid-ice. But Cody gains the zone, but the Bulldogs are warded off and will have to reset. O'Keefe now flips it along in the offensive zone on the back glass. And the cross-ice pass is handled by number 27. Oh, great poke check by Hunter Stronje. Whalers trying to turn it into instant offense, unable to do so. As the play continues along in the neutral zone. And we'll have a whistle. Looked like maybe too much of a hand pass. So the face-off will come back down into the Old Rochester offensive end. And up ahead, just out of the reach of Stronje, but he'll chase after it and gain the zone. He's got Knapp along with him. Stops and tries to find Davis, who does end up with it in the corner behind the net. Back up to Stronje at the point, back to Davis. Has a little space. Shot blocked in front. Rebound was loose, but unable to be handled cleanly. Edwards flips it back in, and that will be no icing, waved off. So play continues at 7 minutes 20 left here in the first period. Nat battles for it, but it's number 33, Austin Branco, for Old Rochester emerging with it. And they've got a 2-on-2, now a 2-on-3 rush, and nice defense by Soren Edwards. Gets a shoulder up into the face. Bulldogs get to it, but it'll be a line change. Number 17, Chase Almeida comes after it and intercepted. Here's a chance. Oh, nice defense by Stronian and Edwards as the intercept went to Langlays, but good play by the defenseman for Nantucket. And here's Knapp. Oh, gets to it, backhanded shot and a save. Woo. Tucker Roy avoids a disaster there as Braden Knapp accelerated through the Old Rochester defense and was able to get a good quality backhanded shot off that nearly found the net. And we've got another penalty on Old Rochester. Number 25 heading to the box here, so Justin Marquez, or Marks maybe. We'll give the Whalers their first power play opportunity at 6:35 officially. Referee is talking to the score table. Not sure what's going on there. And I couldn't really hear what the referee was talking about. Maybe it's the wrong guy in the box. Too many men. No. So it's still 5-on-5, no power play. Maybe too many men on the ice. That should be a penalty, though. Anyways, number 25 is in the box. But it is not a power play. We're still skating 5-on-5. Here's Davis on the wing. Culkins back to Davis with some space. He overskates it and now has to flip it into the corner and regain possession. And Culkins plays it along. Davis sends it along behind the net. Jenkinson tried to finesse it along, and here's Culkins, but icing the call, and we'll head back to the Nantucket offensive end. .551 to play, Nantucket up 1-0 behind a Braden Knapp goal early on. Culkins avoids one. He'll take a shot, short side. Rebound, Jenkinson tried to stuff it in there. It's where that first goal was scored, right on that stick side, as Braden Knapp was able to get to the puck before Roy got to it with his glove for the first goal. The only goal so far. Culkins sends it into the corner, deflected over the net. And the Whalers recover. Back to the point, but Edwards was unable to corral it onside, so he'll circle back. And the Whalers will gain the zone. O'Keefe heads after it. Oh, big hit along the boards by Colby O'Keefe. You can hear that one up here. And he gets into it again and will draw a whistle. Delayed penalty, but O'Keefe went in a little too aggressively. The ref let him get away with the one, but when the back is to the player, that's when they start whistling for penalties. Boarding maybe, so 2 minutes. For number 7, Colby O'Keefe, it'll be another power play opportunity for Old Rochester. And again, the Whalers just cannot afford to give good teams like this extra opportunities. Whalers were able to kill off the first penalty. .508 left here in the first period. Waiting for the scoreboard to put up the penalty time. There we go. A 5-minute major announced. So here's a shot saved by Starr. Rebound still loose. And it'll be Braden Knapp gathering it. Unable to clear, and now finally gets to clear. Here's Davis shorthanded. Shot whizzes over the net. All the way back around to Calkins at the Whaler blue line, and the Whalers will zip it in again as Davis gives chase. So a 5-minute major actually called on Colby O'Keefe for roughing. So this makes it a little more interesting. Obviously the major penalty. Backhanded shot saved by Griffin Starr and leaks over the, leaked over the blue line, and Davis will try and use up some clock, and here he is doing work. And another whistle, and it'll be a penalty on Old Rochester. So we'll skate 4-on-4 here for a couple minutes with 4:05 left in the first period. Still 3:58 left on the O'Keefe major. It wasn't much of it. That first hit seemed like a more vicious hit, but nonetheless, O'Keefe in the box still for another 3:58. Caleb Bousquet in the box for Old Rochester. And again, the Whalers skating 4-on-4 is a dangerous proposition. Knapp battles after it. Michael Brown for Old Rochester sends it out. So we'll have another face-off here inside the Whalers' offensive end. No subs, so let's get it on here. Braden Knapp on the draw for the Whalers. And they replace players for Old Rochester. Back to the point, flipped into the corner behind the net. Knapp gives chase. It's Strone going to get to it first. And sent along nearly into the crease, but Old Rochester advances. Michael Brown dumping and chasing. Strone gets to it first. He'll flip it up. Here's some space. Shot blocked in front. Davis passes through the crease. Calkins was a little late. And sent around, it'll be Soren Edwards getting to it first. He'll try and play it off the boards. Here's Canton Jenkinson off the boards to Edwards. In front, back to Jenkinson. Ow, just over the reach. And Old Rochester will finally get a clear. Davis chips it down. 50 seconds left here on the 4-on-4. Quickly up. Here's Jenkinson. Shot saved by Roy. Nice see by Ryan Davis. Cross ice. Nobody home for Nantucket. Old Rochester will get the clear. They'll advance into the zone. Whalers are back. That's number 20. Cooper Galligan. Poke checked away. And it'll be Calkins getting to it first. Sends it up to Canton Jenkinson. And all the way up ice. Off the leg, and here's a 2-on-1. Shot by Canton Jenkinson. Save, rebound, still loose. Oh, fortunate there for Old Rochester. Good looking shot by Jenkinson, and he gets right back on defense. Griffin Starr will put a glove down, and we'll have a stoppage in play at 1:59 to go. And it is back to a man advantage for Old Rochester. And some, I'm sure, friendly pleasantries. Where are you guys going for some pizza after the game by Michael Culkins and number 19, Caleb Busquet? So minute 59 officially on the clock. Pass goes wide of the net. And flipped out and cleared. Roy will hold on to it and await some help. Cody there, and the Bulldogs will try and get it set up here. Cody gains his own, little chip and chase to himself. Stroni is there first. Rochester gets to it off the back of the net. And shot and a save by Griffin Starr, who got his skate on the post to save that one. And clock stops as a player is down on top of the puck. Minute 12 left still on the penalty. A minute 19 left in the first period. Whalers still clinging to a 1-0 lead. Blasted to the point. Rochester trying to get it set up. Stroni disrupts. Davis in there as well, and he'll chase after it and get to it in the corner first. Stroni gains the fun, adds to the fun, and it's now a scrum. Here's some space for Cody. Shot, saved by Griffin Starr. Shot from the deep slot by Cody. The senior defenseman able to get a good wood on it, or carbonite, or whatever. But Griffin Starr up to the task, preserving the 1-0 lead. Pass goes through, back to the right wing, but the Whalers come away with it. They have a 3-on-2 if they want to try and take advantage. Edwards whizzes one by. Down to 30 seconds in the period. Jenkinson plays it back, and it will rest all the way in the back of the net. And Old Rochester intercepted by Jenkinson, shorthanded, score! A lazy pass by the Bulldogs, and Jeremy Jenkinson says thank you very much as he pots it past Roy. Whalers up 2-0. Number 13 with a shorty. 11 seconds left on the penalty. And Jenkinson wins the faceoff. And that should do it for the POW, the major penalty. Just 10 seconds left in the period as O'Keefe skates out of the box. And the Whalers will go to the locker room after the first period with a 2-0 lead after the shorthanded goal by Jeremy Jenkinson. Braden Knapp got it going with the opening goal on a sneaky little pass by Ryan Davis that blasted off the boards, and Knapp beat the goalie to the puck and potted it home on the short side. We will take a break here. At the end of one period, it's the Whalers up 2-0. You're watching Whalers Athletics on the NSC and NCTV.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by
Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
When you add resilient gardens to your outdoor spaces, you contribute to the long-term well-being of the island. Introduce yourself to the Nantucket Footprints virtual garden tours and find inspiration to cultivate biodiversity. The first tour of a native meadow, curated by the Nantucket Conservation Foundation, is now available for free at nantucketfootprints.org.
Score! It's tourney time! Whalers Nation, are you ready? Hope you are enjoying what's going on so far as well. Colkins with a shot, rebound, scores! Davis finds the net off the rebound and continues to circle back, and off the board he goes. Billings with a chance, short-handed, scores! Wow! There's an advance by Davis. Draws two, Colkins weaves around, backhanded attempt, scores! Michael Colkins! Knights up ahead, and here's another breakaway opportunity. Save. Great save by Griffin Starr there. And shot. Oh, and point blank save! Got the leg pad on it. Davis tries to hammer it down, unable to clear. Shot, save, Griffin Starr. 5 seconds though. That's gonna do it. The clock is gonna run out on the night season. Whalers advance. Nation, are you ready? Center and Davis picks his pocket. Pass in front, deflected. Strode, deflected in! Whalers score! Booings! Wristed, save! Griffin star! Tick-tock, tick-tock. Intercepted, Davis! Save, or deflected over the net. A near crucial error right off the bat. Davis, another steal. Scores! A shorty by number 12. Shot saved by Griffin Starr. Rebound loose. And the Whalers survive the 5-minute major. Back to full strength. Here's O'Keefe. Catch! Scores! Oh, here's a breakaway for Abington. Save! 2-on-1 the other way. 3-on-1 now. Oh, nice tip away by Hunter Strode. Great defensive play. Nantucket back the other way. Davis scores! O'Keefe! Just wide, pad save, rebound, Strode scores, touchdown! Hunter Strode! Hawkins makes a move. O'Keefe not gonna make that mistake again. A empty netter by Colby O'Keefe.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up.
And Whalers control. Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
Want to welcome you back to the bog here at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink as we get set for period number 2. The Whalers hold a 2-0 lead behind goals from Braden Knapp and a shorthanded goal from Jeremy Jenkinson. We've had a little bit of everything already, a couple of power play opportunities for both teams. We've had a 4-on-4 and a 5-minute major penalty called against the Whalers, so a good job by the Whalers PK unit, and of course, Griffin Starr. Whalers do hold a shots on goal advantage. I don't have the exact stats in front of me, but they definitely got more shots on goal. Again, want to reiterate that this game is not only streaming on the NSC on YouTube, but also locally on channel 1072 on your cable box. That's in HD, so you get to see as good a picture as we get to see. As again, the boys will take the ice here for a quick skate around. 15 minutes on the clock for period number 2. Great job by the Whalers defensive unit as advertised, stingy, and committed to getting after it and disrupting any organization of offense by Old Rochester. Caleb Bousquet had probably, or actually Barrett Bacody had probably the best opportunity to score. He was in that deep slot, had some space, and flipped one with the wrist right on Griffin Starr, but can't get through that guy if you're gonna put it right at him. The crowd has filed in here nicely. No surprise, pretty full house. Still awaiting some students who maybe think it's, a Lakers game. Late arriving for the blackout here at the bog. And we are underway with period number 2. Culkins goes cross ice to Stronyi, and Culkins gets it right back. And up ahead, here's Davis. Scores just like that, baby! 15 seconds in. A heck of a good pass. And Ryan Davis pots it home past Roy. Looked like Jeremy Jenkinson got it up ahead to Davis, and Davis took care of the rest as he went stick side to Roy. It might be Braden Knapp, we'll have to see, and they've got a whistle right away. And another penalty against Old Rochester off the face-off. So 3-0 our score as the Whalers waste no time. Chase Almeida, number 17, into the box for Old Rochester. 27, excuse me, Michael Brown whistled for holding. So officially just the second power play for Nantucket. We did have a 4-on-4 opportunity as well and have scored shorthanded. There's some space, shot, save, rebound, loose. A couple of Whalers, including Davis and O'Keefe, got sticks on it. Here's Culkins again at the point. Blocked, Culkins recovers. He'll skate over to the right wing, get it set up for the Whalers. Cross ice it goes. Davis. So Braden Knapp actually officially with the assist. So he's got a 2-point game, as does Davis, both with a goal and an assist. Jenkinson does have a goal already. 3-0 our score as we approach 14 minutes to play here in the second period. Shot, nearly redirected by Jenkinson. Here's Davis with some space again, blocked in front. Shot, saved by Roy as O'Keefe got to it. Falling down, was able to get a wrister into the body of Roy. Still 1:06 left on the Whalers power play. Davis sends it in behind the net. And it'll be O'Keefe chasing after, but a clear. Nicely done by Calkins, who won the race to the puck. He'll send it all the way up to mid-ice. And flipped out of harm's way momentarily by Frady's for Old Rochester. Davis gets it right back, and here's an advance by Knapp. Gets it back to Jenkinson at the point. And the Whalers get it set up. Calkins advances. Here's Davis on the wing. Shot deflected up over the net. So we'll have another face-off at 13:08 officially. Still 27 seconds left on the Whalers power play. Rochester tries to get the clear, chased off. Here's Knapp at the point. He'll flip it in, and Jenkinson chases after behind the net. Back to Calkins. Davis back to Calkins. Nice play along the boards to keep possession. Here's Calkins. He'll wrist it. Again, deflected high up off the glass. Karams into the wing. Calkins over to Davis. One-timer saved by Roy. And we're back to full strength. Sent in front. O'Keefe had a chance, and Roy able to get the glove down. 12:32 left here in the second period. Again, Michael Calkins saying hello, saying maybe Sophie teased for some pizza to the Old Rochester player. So good job by the Bulldogs PK unit. As the Whalers unable to score on the power play. They have scored shorthanded, however, and already scored a goal here in the period, just 15 seconds in. Here's an advance by Old Rochester. Shot saved by the glove. Griffin Starr got the glove up and deflected it wide of the net, and we'll have another whistle. As once again, the Bulldogs will send a skater into the box. Number 34, Barrett McCody, the senior defenseman. It's called for the 2-minute penalty at 12 minutes and 17 seconds left. So the Whalers with another power play. Shot, save, leaks in! As Davis got to it. Roy stood up. The puck hung up on the line, and Braden Knapp once again able to beat Roy to the puck and flip it into the goal. 5 seconds into the power play of the Whalers make it 4-0. Two goals and an assist already for Braden Knapp. As play continues along mid-ice. Jenkinson cross. Davis credited with an assist, so he's already got 3 points. And Nico Tedeschi has it in the corner, pass into the crease. Jenkinson was there, but unable to get a stick on it. Stroni plays it behind the net. And flipped up and out of play. We'll have a face-off in front of Roy at 11:32 officially left here in the second period. And another Bulls. Sent in, Jenkinson. Flips it up, O'Keefe's got some space. A couple of guys sitting in the doorstep as well, and Roy able to squeeze the glove on it as Tedeschi and Jenkinson were awaiting the rebound. I just got the text that the boys put up a good fight. Here's another advance. Shot, point blank shot, deflected up over the net, but the Whalers keep the pressure on. Knapp tried to get it from Culkins on the short side. Looking for the hat trick here already here in the second period. And Old Rochester able to get the clear, but Davis intercepts at mid-ice and sent along. As Old Rochester gains his own shot, save with the blocker, rebound still loose. Good save by Braden Griffin-Starr there. And Culkins clears it up. And again, defense to offense immediately. And offside. And Jenkinson a little too quick across the blue line as he was looking to join Ryan Davis on the breakout. 4-0 Whalers with the lead here. 10:30 officially on the clock in the second period. Got word that the boys Hoopsters put up a good fight against another good Millbury team, but came up short, 65-53 the final. So back-to-back tough losses for the Whalers. Shot saved by Roy Stroni with the wrister from just inside the blue line. Clock stops at 10:09. Off the face-off, O'Keefe, backhanded shot to score! O'Keefe got the face-off and backhanded it past Roy. It's 5-0 Whalers. That will go unassisted as O'Keefe won the face-off, got it to himself, gathered and backhanded it across Roy, and he's got it again. Loses it momentarily, and Old Rochester gets a clear. Culkins loses his footing, but gets it up ahead. Great individual effort by Colby O'Keefe to win the face-off and score backhanded. Here's Jenkinson. Played out in front and flipped away. Here's another shot. Ooh, whizzes over the net. O'Keefe sends it on net again. Culkins tried to get it ahead. Keeps it in play inside the offensive end. Tedeschi gives chase. And Old Rochester gets the clear. Dump and chase with Connor Foley. Whalers are there. Soren Edwards tips it ahead. And Jenkinson will not get to it in time before icing is the call. 5-0 Whalers with the lead. Goals from Davis, Knapp, and O'Keefe here in the second period have broken it open. I honestly thought Old Rochester would give these guys a little bit more of a test. Here's an advance behind the net, shot or a pass into the crease, intercepted, and just like that, Davis streaks down the ice. Avoids one, pass through the crease, oh, nearly connected with Canton Jenkinson. And here comes Old Rochester. Backhanded attempt. Save Griffin-Starr. 8:35 to play. 5-0 Whalers on top. And again, Whalers control. Strony off the face-off, gets it out of harm's way over the blue line. And up to mid-ice, here's Canton Jenkinson. Makes a move. And awaits some friends now. Gets through 3, pass across ice, shot in front, Jenkinson. Oh, nearly another goal. Stick-to-itiveness by Canton Jenkinson as he weaved his way through 3 defenders. Finally found an open Whaler, and Jeremy Jenkinson was sitting on the doorstep waiting for the rebound. Roy able to squeeze it. Bulldogs control the face-off. And will look to advance. At mid-ice, it's flipped away. And all Old Rochester can do is dump and try and chase. Culkins gets it out of harm's way. And at mid-ice, advanced by Bouquet, blocked in front. And played behind the net. But Cody unable to get anything clean on it, and here's Andrew Lavin with a chance. Shot save, Roy. Ooh, it was still loose, but a quick whistle draws the face-off. The 4th line is in for Nantucket as Andrew Lavin in. Paxton Finch, Ben Freeman, along with Soren Edwards, and I believe that's Hunter Strony along the backside there, far board. So once again, Coach Moran afforded the luxury of getting some of his underclassmen, and it played in on Roy. He had to flip it with the stick from behind the net. Again, Lavin getting to it. Freeman with a good play to annoy, and here's an advance. Edwards able to get to it. He stops, reverse skates, kept in nicely by the Bulldogs. Shot saved by Griffin Starr. May have gone off his face mask. And cleared. And again, another stoppage. And another. Nope, no penalty, just a face-off. Looked like maybe a high stick. So 6:56 to go. Face-off won by Nantucket. And quickly down to the ice, but no whistle. Culkins plays it back, and here comes O'Keefe. He'll gain the zone. He's got Tedeschi. Shot, unable to get it off cleanly. Back to the point it goes. Culkins flips it along the boards. And he'll have to chip it again as O'Keefe overskated it. Here's Culkins. He'll gain the zone himself. Shot goes in on Roy, and once again the glove goes down quickly. And another face-off inside the offensive end. Jeremy Jenkinson got a wrister that was deflected and ended up sitting in front of Roy. Again, Roy came in with a 2.14 goals against, so. And that one flips into the seats. Watch out. That is a hard puck. 5-0 our score, 6:13 to go. Thanks for joining us here on the NSC on YouTube, and of course, channel 1072 in HD, locally on NCTV. Back to the point, Edwards. In on Roy, rebound! Loose and poked in! We'll have to see who they got. Looks like O'Keefe was in the right place at the right time. Soren Edwards will get an assist. We'll see who else is in on the fun. The Whalers extended to 6-0. They may give a point to Jeremy Jenkinson as well. He was in the mix. A near high stick. Here's Tedeschi. O'Keefe. Hat trick for Colby O'Keefe in the second period. Are you kidding me? Wow. And the Whalers are pouring it on. They kick the extra point and are up 7-0. The clock will now start with the face-off and continue running as Colby O'Keefe has potted 3 goals here in the second period. 5:51 to go. Old Rochester's got to be shell-shocked at this point. Soren Edwards ridden off, and let's just hope cooler heads will prevail here. Obviously, very frustrating outcome here so far for the Bulldogs. Calkins avoids one, avoids another. It's one of those rides that only Michael Calkins can do. Pass in front, oh, nearly. Nico Tedeschi gets a point. Lavin, shot, saved. Paxton Fitch gets hammered. No whistle as we are under 5 minutes to play here in the second period. The Whalers have broken it open with 5 goals in the period, and Griffin Starr will poke it with the stick. Play continues behind the net. Calkins over to Edwards, back to Calkins. And Calkins will weave his way along the boards. Ridden off, and here's Brown with an advance for Old Rochester. Pass into the crease. Oh, nice effort to tip it through, and it goes all the way through a couple of players. Kennefic finally gets to it for the Bulldogs. Edwards off the stick, behind the net. Old Rochester controls, back to the point. Wide of the net. And Edwards able to get a stick on it, but again, the Bulldogs chase after it, flipped up and cleared. Canton Jenkinson will reset for Nantucket. Nifty move to avoid 1-2. And here's Canton Jenkinson. Oh, Davis flips it in behind the net. Knapp tried to find Canton Jenkinson, broken up. Stronje flips it in, redirect. And Canton Jenkinson just stays after it. And Jenkinson gets to it again and unable to get a shot cleanly. Finally, a whistle stops play. As we've got, well, multiple sticks. There's still a stick out on the ice along the boards on the Whalers offense, Rochester offensive end. So we've got multiple penalties called. So Braden Knapp and Caleb Bousquet whistled for penalties, but we'll still skate 5-on-5. Face-off will come at center ice. Nope, face-off will come at the blue line. So 3:21 officially left in the second period. Whalers have scored a touchdown and lead 7-0 on championship weekend. And offside, the call. So we've got phenomenal football tomorrow as the AFC and NFC championship games go off, but we've got a football type score here at the Bog as the Whalers are up 7-0. Colby O'Keefe with 3 goals in the period. Davis and Knapp also have scored here in the second period. Rochester looks to advance. Soren Edwards double teamed behind the net. And he somehow gets to the puck. Cross ice. It went to Bayer O'Banion, who's in on the line. Paxton Fitch says hello. And O'Keefe flips it to O'Banion. And over the blue line, nicely done by O'Banion to clear. Stronyi, O'Banion, Stronyi controlling up to O'Keefe. Oh, just a poke checked away as the Whalers were offsides. So our next broadcast in theory is on Monday evening. The girls hoopsters will take on the Mashpee Falcons in what could be a very important game for the Whalers in their playoff hopes. Play continues as Culkins flipped it up ahead as we approach 2 minutes. Paxton Fitch gives it a stick as Lavin gives number 34 Bacody a little ride. And the Whalers are able to get to it. Flipped up ahead, pass to the slot, shot, blocked in front. Andrew Lavin with an opportunity there in the slot, broken up. Advanced into the zone, and we'll have another whistle. As Michael Culkins whistled for a little too aggressive play. So Old Rochester will go on the power play. For the final minute 42, if they don't score, it will overlap into the third period. But so far, the Whalers are pitching a shutout. Third power play opportunity for the Bulldogs. Whalers have scored a shorthanded goal already after O'Keefe was whistled for a 5-minute major. And another whistle and another penalty. Stronyi will join Braden Knapp. No, will join O'Keefe, or Culkins. So the two main blue line defenders for the Whalers are in the penalty box. And it'll be a 2-skater advantage now for the Bulldogs for the next minute 43. And it leaks over the blue line. Old Rochester will have to reset. Dump and dish right to Nantucket. Pass is blocked, but sent all the way down the ice. Roy plays it up to his blue line. As Davis, Knapp, and O'Keefe are on the 2-player advantage. They're the 3 for Nantucket. Blocked by O'Keefe. Leaks over the blue line. Down to 45 seconds left in the period. That time will likely run out unless Old Rochester scores. Davis battles after it. And O'Keefe nearly had a breakaway, whizzing by the side of the net. Here's another shot, redirect, saved by Starr, one-timer, blocked by Davis, and he'll flip it down the river as Roy will have to play it with 15 seconds left in the period, 30 seconds left on the 2-player advantage. 3-on-2, 5 seconds left. Pass deflected by Braden Knapp, and that will do it for the period. The Whalers busted open here in period number 2 and score 5 times behind the hat trick in the period by Colby O'Keefe. Third period will still find the Whalers down 2 players for 18 seconds but it's 7-0 as we head to the break in between period number 2 and 3. We've got a little Whalers recap coming up here shortly. We'll take a break on the NSC and NCTV. Whalers up 7-0.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Welcome to July 4th, 2023. It is busy and hot here on Nantucket, and we're gonna go see what people are up to. Everybody seems to be having a lot of fun around here, so let's go. What is your favorite thing about July 4th on Nantucket?
Just the amount of people everywhere. Everyone's really excited, everyone's dressed up. It was super fun.
I would say my favorite thing is the people and the spirit that everyone's just excited to be here and to celebrate, and most importantly to be together.
I'm from London, so this is my second 4th of July ever. Both times I've been on Nantucket, so I'm very grateful to be here.
That's amazing.
Lovely community, everyone is so nice, and yeah, it's really grateful.
And what is the best thing about 4th of July on Nantucket?
Nothing. It's pretty insane here, so I try to avoid.
You feel like it's actually July 4th. The celebration feels like very visceral.
Making more money while working.
It used to be when I was a kid, the fireworks. But for now, oh, wow. Going to the beach if I can.
Oh, I just love it. It's such an old-fashioned part of America here. I just love anything that happens on Main Street. We come down for, and usually for the water fight, I bring a bucket in previous years. But this year I understand that it's a little more low-key, so I enjoyed it just the way it was.
And what's your favorite 4th of July tradition on Nantucket?
The water fight.
The water fight, of course, and watching the line of Juice Bar the whole day. It's pretty great. We got all these people waiting for their 4th of July ice cream.
And we have a trivia question, if you're willing to answer. What year was the Declaration of Independence signed?
1776.
1776.
1776?
1776.
You're correct. Great job. Good job! Yes! How many original colonies were there?
13.
13?
Correct. Good job.
There were 13 colonies that became states.
Correct. See? Father Max is a history major in college.
Yes, I am. That serves me well. Here I am.
Here you are. Well, that was another fun 4th of July in Nantucket. I'm going to go jump in the ocean now because it's really hot out here. Bye! Thanks for watching!
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Want to welcome you back to the bog here in the Nantucket Community Ice Rink. Period number 3 upcoming here. The Whalers have broken it open and lead 7-0. I just wanted to give all the Whalers Nation a quick little winter sports recap. The boys Hoopsters traveled off island today and yesterday to face 2 very tough teams and unfortunately came up short against South Hadley and today against the number 5 team in Division 4, Millbury Woolies, who have had the Whalers number here for the past couple years. They lost 65-53 earlier today and have a couple of big league games coming up next against Monomoy and the Vineyard. So they are now 9-6 on the season, right in the mix among that top 8 in Division 4. We'll see how it plays out in the next power rankings. The Whalers were number 8, which should give us a couple of home games if things stay as they are. The girls Hoopsters defeated Sturgis West last night to earn their 5th win in a row, and now can officially start talking about the tournament as they have now evened their record at 6-6, and with 8 games left, 4 of them against teams that they have already beaten this year. That already would qualify them for a play-in opportunity, and they have 2 games against teams with losing records, including the Mashpee Falcons coming up in theory on Monday. Weather may play havoc with the schedule for the Whalers Athletics. We'll have to see, but a big game on Monday, as you can watch it all right here on the NSC and NCTV and HD on channel 1072. Girls hockey lost to Falmouth 7-0, and we won't see them again until February 7th, but that begins 3 games in a row that we will see the girls hockey team, so can't wait to see them. And of course, you can check out the NSC YouTube channel and our nctv.org for all the scheduling changes and effects, and of course on Arbiter on the high school website as well has all the up-to-date scheduling. So the Whalers will come out here and be 2 players short. It'll be a 5-on-3 advantage for the Bulldogs for just 18 seconds, as you can see there, and then 36 seconds more on a power play to begin the 3rd period. But I'll tell you what, this Whalers team is absolutely dominating this game. Colby O'Keefe had a natural hat trick in period number 2. He's got 3 goals. Braden Knapp's got 2 goals and an assist. Davis has 3 points, including a goal and 2 assists. Nico Tedeschi's picked up a couple of assists. Jeremy Jenkinson's got a goal and an assist. And Soren Edwards also with an assist for the Whalers. A lot of math going on the scoring side for Nantucket. And Griffin Starr and the Whalers defense are pitching yet another shutout here as we head to period number 3. So thanks again for joining us here on YouTube on the Nantucket Sports Connection. And hopefully all of you are able to watch it in HD on channel 1072 on your Xfinity cable box. I honestly thought this would be a much more competitive game. The Bulldogs came in with a hot goalie but the Whalers have just absolutely dominated. They broke it open in the second period, scoring 15 seconds into the period. O'Keefe also took a face-off and then went backhanded for a goal. Just highlight reel stuff from Nantucket. And Old Rochester, you can just see their body language is already defeated, but they're gonna have to lace them up here for another 15 minutes, as Coach Moran will likely be able to extend the rotation and get into that fourth line and get some guys some ice time that maybe won't see as much during a playoff run, such as Andrew Lav and Brock Beamish. We might see Del Rosario Gomez, Paxton Fitch, Bayer O'Banion we saw for a little bit, Ben Freeman we saw for a little bit in that second period. So we are underway here for period number 3. Again, the Whalers skating down 2 players here for another 5 seconds. Shot, saved by Starr, still loose. And a good opening as Culkins streaks out to try and get in the play. Less than 10 seconds left on the second power play, as the Whalers avoid a 5-on-3 and fight off 2 penalties. Great stuff by the defense as Old Rochester gains at center ice and advances. And finally a goal scored behind the net. Looks like it was number 19. Nope, number 20, Connor Galligan will be credited with the goal. So the shutout streak of 2 games is broken by a freak goal there behind the net. So 7-1 now our score, as the Bulldogs score a minute 16 into the third period. Scrum continues. Culkins tried to play it along the boards, but flipped it out of play. And because the Whalers are up 6 goals, the clock will now move. Culkins with a shot, blocker save by Roy. There's Jenkinson, unable to get clean stick on it. And the Bulldogs advance. Nice move to gain the zone. Pass attempt in front, intercepted by Culkins. And here comes Jenkinson. Onside, avoids a couple, and gets blasted. Ridden to the boards, no whistle. Backhanded attempt, shoved away by Griffin Starr. That was Michael Brown with the shot attempt, and here's Jenkinson. He's on the right wing, advances through, shot deflected way up high and out of play. Again, clock will continue to run here as the Whalers are up 6 goals. Seven to 1 our score. Davis flips it in, almost found the top shelf. And he'll send it into the corner as Knapp and Jenkinson were there. But it's the Bulldogs escaping and dumping and dishing. That's Robert Flynn, just an 8th grader for the Bulldogs, also getting some playing time as Coach Ledigar able to get some skaters that probably wouldn't normally see ice time as well. Canton Jenkinson along the boards, unable to clear. And finally the Whalers get it up to mid-ice, but looks like Jenkinson might get whistled for something here again. Oh, nope, it's called on Old Rochester. That'll be Matthew Tobin, freshman forward, called for holding, and he'll go into the box with 10:20 left. Again, the clock is running. Back to Davis as the Whalers look to score another goal on the power play. Culkins, lots of room, shot blocked again in front. Rebound shot blocked. Here's Knapp. Jeremy Jenkinson out to Knapp. Culkins, deep slot over to Davis. He'll wrist it, oh, nearly connected with Jeremy Jenkinson sitting on the doorstep. Minute 20 left in the power play. Over the stick of Davis. Cooper Trahan played it up. And Old Rochester advances shorthanded. Shot saved by Griffin Starr. So the power play time will also continue here. And the Whalers control the draw. Culkins up, and Knapp unable to get it cleanly, but no icing, so Braden Knapp gets to it. Pass into the slot. Backhanded shot, save, O'Keefe from Jenkinson, nearly a fourth goal for O'Keefe. As we are under 9 minutes to play here in the third period. Off the boards it goes to Davis at mid-ice, he'll gain the zone. Pass, redirect, oh, Jenkinson unable to get a clean stick on it. Here's Davis. High off the glass. O'Keefe with a one-timer, scores! A 4-goal game for Colby O'Keefe. Incredible stuff from the Whalers as they put up 8 goals. The one-timer gets over the glove of Roy. And it'll be C.J. Clark skating into net to play out the remaining 7:40. Freeman on the draw as Old Rochester advances. Ridden off by Edwards and Lavin, and the hand goes up. Delayed penalty on the Whalers. Shot scores, and there will be a penalty, so C.J. Clark unable to make the save, and the Whalers will also be on the PK here. Clock does continue to run. Let's see how they sort it out here. 8-2 our score. And no penalty scored. Here's another chance for Old Rochester as the hand goes up. There will be a penalty. Pass deflected. And again, empty net, so extra attacker for Old Rochester if they can keep possession here. They gain the zone, and finally the whistle blows. So interference called on Del Rosario Gomez. And over the blue line, here's a chance, shorthanded for Knapp. He overskates it. So another power play opportunity for the Bulldogs, but again, the game well at hand here. Griffin Starr gave up 1 goal. CJ Clark gave up a goal just seconds into the game. But the Whalers will move to 11-1 and win their 11th game in a row. Final score yet to be determined, but game definitely at hand. Soren Edwards with a block, but Old Rochester recovers and will skate ahead over the stick of number 25, Justin Marks. And flipped up and over out of the zone. Still 50 seconds left on the power play as Roy plays it. Kenefick up along the boards, still with it, and he gets played off. No, nice move to avoid one and waste a few more seconds here. Just 30 seconds left on the power play now. Edwards unable to get to it cleanly. Knapp and O'Keefe battle for it. Knapp comes away with it. And icing waved off, of course. As again, all the way into net it goes. Up ahead, over O'Keefe, here's another chance. Save! CJ Clark got the stick on it. And the penalty is killed. Clock continues to run, 3:45 officially left here in the third period. 8-2 our score. Whalers behind a 5-goal second period in complete command. Old Rochester has mustered a couple of goals here in the period, offside, so Bulldogs had to reset. And Edwards will play it along the boards. Unable to clear. Culkins, as we approach 3 minutes to play here. Tick tock, tick tock. As Nantucket has flexed its muscles here offensively this afternoon behind a hat trick. Here's another opportunity as the net comes off the magnets. Down to 2:40 and counting. Face-off will come outside the blue line, and another penalty. Holding the call as another Bulldog into the box. That's number 9, Jack Langlays. Shot blocked and sent in on net, actually, as the save is made. And we are under 2 minutes to play here. About a 15-second clock differential on the power play, and shot save, rebound loose. As O'Keefe once again off the face-off got a clean shot and a good save. Pass, leaks, and Rochester able to clear. Play continues at mid-ice. Door opens. O'Keefe closes it. Cross-ice pass to Knapp. His pass is blocked all the way up into the air and out to mid-ice. As the Whalers can use a little clock here. And up ahead, here's Canton Jenkinson battling in the corner. No quitting, number 18, O'Keefe. Pass deflected out of harm's way momentarily, and here comes Old Rochester shorthanded. Davis interrupts the pass. and sends it along the board to Braden Knapp. Up ahead, here's O'Keefe. 3 goals on the day already. Shot, save made as the goaltender didn't see where it went. Look at the goal, he can't find it. Never a good thing when you can't find the puck as a goaltender. As the seconds are ticking off here. 10 seconds left on the penalty as the clock continues to run. Face-off comes and teams are back at full strength here for the final 25 seconds. And here's a chance for the Bulldogs. Save by Clark with the shoulder. Final 10 seconds here from the Bog as the Whalers will pick up win number 11. 8-5-1 will be the Bulldogs record as C.J. Clark picks up a couple of saves. He let in a goal, but great experience for the sophomore who will be the heir apparent to Griffin Starr, of course, as the senior captain gives up 1 goal today, breaking his 2-game shutout streak. But more importantly, the Whalers put on a show this afternoon and score 8 goals and win going away 8-2, moving their record to 11-1. Our next broadcast will hopefully be on Monday, but weather will likely interrupt that. Tuesday will be another big matchup for the Hoopsters as they face a good Monomoy team. And then the winter rivalry weekend, a double dip as the guys Hoopsters and the boys hockey team, our Whalers, take on the Vineyard. Thanks very much for joining us here on the NSC and locally on channel 1072 on NCTV. Congratulations to the boys hockey team. They have won 11 in a row and moved to 11-1 on the season. Have a great weekend, Whalers Nation. I am Chris Morris for Sean Davis, Charles Douglas. Thanks very much. I got the best crew in the game. Whalers win today, 11-1. We'll see you on Monday in theory.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.